Right now.
Okay. All right. I want to discuss the aftermath of the Uvalde shooting.
Let's do it.
It was a shooting at Robb Elementary. I didn't put the date in here, but it was a little minute ago.
A few months ago.
Yeah. More importantly, there was a video that went viral that kind of showed the police response
The video footage of it, yeah.
Yeah, and it's been widely criticized because it looked like they was real slow to get to the active shooting. Now, when I looked at the video,
it didn't look like they wanted to get there at all. It looked like
when
they
I
wanted
looked
to
at the video, it looked like they was more so protecting themselves and trying not to be shot. But when I'm looking at the video, bro, I'm getting pissed. I'm getting angry at the idea that it's a dude in there just firing at kids, and y'all barricaded down here. Like, are you not supposed to be over there
angry about.
going to get the kids? It's a lot of y'all.
That's what everybody angry about.
Bro, that was the craziest shit to sit there and watch that. That's not.
It was May 24th, 2020.
May 24th. Okay, that's right. And see, not that long ago, man. Still not that long ago, but that was crazy though. When the video dropped, that's why I think a lot of times they try to hide that shit from us. This time we saw a failure to respond.
Well, I couldn't imagine. And they was trying to stop other parents from. Did you know? I don't know if you know. Was not even a police officer. Like he was a state trooper. I mean, not a state trooper, but a park ranger or something. And I think he heard that his wife was in there, and so he went in there with his own pistol and shot the shooter.
That's news.
It wasn't the. It was. This is what I heard, that it wasn't the police
that did.
It was a park ranger, basically.
That is crazy. So, I didn't see that. To be honest with you, as much as I researched this, I haven't come across no news like that. You would think it would be like front page or something. But
this came out when it first happened, though.
Still, that dude, they talking about it. It needs to be out there because this is my first time hearing that. Shout out to that nigga. But
if that's true.
Allegedly.
Shout out to that nigga.
But more recently this week, the former police chief got fired, and I guess you can say hindsight as far as the video was concerned. After people got a hold of the video, the public panicked. A lot of people had the same reaction I just did to it, and they say that the police chief was fired because he had failed to uphold the confidence of the city and the district, and so
basically you let that shit get out.
You think that's what it was? I
think
it was the response
like.
itself. I think it was what was on film, but I wouldn't even contest if you think it's because the video leaked itself.
Yeah, bro. You let them embarrass us like this?
That's an interesting take.
Come on, bro. You supposed to keep that shit under wraps.
Well, he don't think he did much wrong. In his own words,
he probably feel like, look, bro, I had to get this out. He
believes it's a public lynching. I think I saw before. I didn't read this when I was looking at this topic, but he believes that they wasn't equipped to deal with a school shooter. They don't. He made a lot of reasons.
So he's telling the truth, basically. He telling the hardcore truth. Like, look, this was a fucked up situation. We ain't have enough. We ain't have everything we needed, but whatever. And this is actually what it looked like. It looks bad, and I think y'all need to see how bad it looks. And they are like, nah, nigga, you embarrassing us by doing that. You gotta get up out of here.
I can't contest that because that very well could be true. They've been talking about it. The lawyer for a class action suit between the victims and survivors. They suing for $27 billion. 27, and initially when you think about that number, it's like, where the hell they gonna get $27 billion from? That
shit was literally running across my forehead.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. But then he talked about the defendants he planned on listing in his lawsuit. They plan on listing the school police, the police chief himself, the one that was just fired, the city police, the sheriffs, the Texas Rangers, the DPS, and the Border Patrol, and the gun manufacturer and the shop that sold the gun to the shooter. It seemed like a stretch, don't it? It seemed like a stretch, but that's what he's talking about, going after all these people.
And when you so greedy, instead of getting a piece of the pie,
sometimes you
don't
nothing.
get nothing.
Yeah.
You don't get nothing.
Well, if he, I'm hoping that somebody that's qualified, more qualified than me, I'm hoping they going after all these people because they got a claim. But
all because they know that it's feasible. But you know what? What another thing could be, you ask for high, expect in the middle.
Shoot for the moon, land on the star.
Yeah.
Well, they claim that the victims and their families' 14th Amendment right for life and liberty were violated by the reaction of law enforcement. So, you know, maybe they got a leg to stand on. To be honest with you, I'm rooting on him.
I'm rooting for him too.
Yeah.
But New York is the one. What NYPD had like $5 billion in budget.
I don't know, but you know what else I can?
And they got the highest budget. So how are you gonna get that much from us when New York got the highest budget and their budget is only $5 billion?
You know what else I came across today?
What?
There's a big ass billboard in San Francisco right now that's citing the Uvalde shooting as a reason not to move to Texas. They got the can't mess with Texas, and mess is crossed out and it says move.
Because our gun laws.
No,
That's
because
why.
People are leaving they economy and coming here.
But the message relates to our gun laws. They saying that this stuff because of their lackadaisical.
That's exactly what it is.
Because their gun laws are completely different. They way more strict than ours.
Yeah.
So they saying like basically because their gun laws are so strict. I mean lackadaisical stuff like this happens. Don't move there. It's a danger zone.
Well, sound like they
hating like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's disrespect. It's disrespect, but a large amount of people are moving from more expensive places during this time of inflation.
And
so,
Houston is becoming one of those expensive places, G.
Yeah.
Because people are moving here.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, y'all, this stuff in a high demand, we're going to raise the price to get as much money as we can off of it.
Y'all can't buy drinks after 9 here. It's crowded.
I seen that.
Rush hour crazy.